Well, fuel injection is very simple. All it is that there's a fuel pump, a very high pressure fuel pump, feeding this. The secret is this little barrel valve. It's called a barrel valve, and it only comes on a Hilborn fuel injection, or any fuel injection has to have a barrel valve. I couldn't build that, and I wanted to buy one. I called up Hilborn, they wouldn't sell it. So I said, okay, I'll buy a fuel injection. And I think I paid, for a flathead fuel injection, I think I paid $75 for it. Now it would be worth a small fortune. But all I wanted was a barrel valve. You hold in your palm of your hand, nothing. It's nothing with all these hoses coming out of it. Well, I just changed the length of the hoses and put this little barrel valve in. The secret is you had to have it timed with the throttle butterfly, so everything had to kind of go together. Well, I love doing that. Anyways, I love to do that kind of stuff. So that was right up my alley. And all you have is these two butterflies is the air to go in the engine. So it was really nothing big. I mean, it was a pretty simple deal, but people, it's never going to work. But it did work, and that was what.
That must have given you a lot of confidence to go and build something else.
Well, it did, and then getting back to that electric car, the Autolite lead wedge, Ford was just tickled to death, and Danny was very happy about that, and so happy that it's when Ford had come up with this single overhead cam engine called a SOC motor, S-O-C-H, single overhead 427. So he had one in a Mustang that they had run at Bonneville, trying to go 200 in a Mustang, and Andretti had been driving it, and they put one in a Ranchero as well. Anyways, they had come back from Bonneville. They didn't go 200. They went 185 or 90 or something. They blew a piston, and they didn't want to fix it. So they came home. They pulled that engine out. It was a beautiful engine, big, single overhead cam. They're worth a fortune today. I mean, they are small. And Danny Ames was so happy with this Autolite project. He says, you want that engine? Oh my God, do I want that engine? I said, you give me that engine and I'll build a brand new car around that engine. He said, it's yours. So not only they gave me the engine, they gave me the stuff to fix it, the piston and all that kind of stuff too. It was had Hilborns on it, had a magneto, and they had run it at the dyno at Stropp's Dyno in Long Beach. Art Chrisman built the engine. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So that's when I built a modified Roadster, front engine modified Roadster, around that engine. So, and we went to Bonneville with that. I ran that. We never set a record with that car, but I only ran it a few years. I didn't care for that car. I couldn't see out of it. I sat too low. Engine, I just had to, I didn't care. I wasn't comfortable in that car.
What kind of Roadster was it?
It was a modified, 420, T modified, yeah. Long nose, and I sat off to one side. Up until I built that car, everybody sat on top, center steering, center. Well, I wanted to get everything so low. The car was only 31 inches tall. That's all it was. As high as a doorknob on a door. So I sat off to one side, to the left of the engine. And because the engine had the big scoop on the hood, I couldn't see, so I moved off to the left, which was fine because I looked between the valve cover and the injector right down through the... But it was still an awkward car to get into and drive.